Hello again my friends, this is the Boy and His Dog and welcome to the channel where I talk, play, rank and review about games on the Evercade, old and new. In today's episode, and yes I know, what did I say when May's Game of the Month dropped? That I would get the review out before the end of May and the next game dropped. Well, 50% returns ain't bad. The next game hasn't dropped yet, but we are already 4 days into June. So I am getting better, am I right? In case we are taking a deeper butchers at May's Game of the Month, Block'em Sock'em. Let's get stuck in. Block'em Sock'em was collaboratively created by John Hancock and Second Dimensions. You will surely recognise John by now, everyone does, surely. And Second Dimensions should be ringing a bell as they were behind last month's. Actually at this point it's the months before game, the slightly awesome The Curse of Ilmore Bay. And from Second Indie Heroes collection, the lovely Ilra the Crow Maiden and the brilliantly addictive but far too short Beer Slinger. So we are in good hands off the bat. Your goal of each stage is simple, remove as many boxes off the screen as possible in a specified amount of tosses. The exit to the next stage opens if you get it down to below 5. I don't think I've ever managed 0. You do this by tossing the box in your hands, yes the box, not anything else, unless you've got a nice salad hidden somewhere. Oh my Mila, I've just googled salad, that has an even worse connotation, don't look. So let's forget the salad or anything else and stick to coloured boxes. You toss your coloured block towards other blocks of the same colour and they go. In fact, if they're in a line, you will keep going until it hits the end or another coloured box. Then it will change to that colour when it flips back to your hands. Then get rid of that colour from the screen and so on. Things start simple and then get more complex. Strangely, I found the very end puzzles easier than the ones dotted throughout the middle. We get some really interesting screen layouts, some very satisfying ones to solve too. I would say remember single stragglers, get them before you go after bigger clumps or you may not be able to clear them later. And also pay attention when your rows or columns cross each other and try to work out which is the best ones to take out first, leaving a clear line to destroy the other. They throw arrows into the mix which will send your block in a certain direction. These can be very satisfying to fly your box around, destroying a whole section if you've cleared the way properly beforehand. The thing is, you get to a point and your brain works out how their brain has worked, and you can see the route quite early on in each stage, and it's great swinging through the stages, and then it comes to the end. 25 stages and you're done, which seems like an okay amount, but the game has done such a good job of teaching you its mechanics and how it lays it all out, that you can really start to see past some orders early, flying through. I was hoping this could be one I could come back to a few times and try increasingly trickier puzzles, or that maybe theme or colour might change or different music, because it's okay to start with but grated me a bit towards the end. By the way, the music in the background is my own because it did that weird thing where it cut out the audio. I don't know why it does it sometimes. I really need to update my stuff. I've got some money one day maybe. But no, it's short and sweet, slimlined and to the point. It doesn't outstay its welcome in the slightest, which can be a good or bad thing depending on how much fun you have and how much more you want when you reach that end. For some of you it could be more than enough, but I enjoyed it enough that I wanted more. Which in a way is very much a good thing, I think. It leaves you thirsty for more rather than full and done forever. In the end, I think this is an enjoyable puzzle game and perfect fit for the game of the month. Of course, it will all depend how the titles land when we reach the Indie Heroes Collection 4 next year, as Collection 3 did have quite a large selection of, how should I put it, quickies. Yeah, that's a good word, quickies, and less longer games than maybe a lot would have liked. But with the Curse of Ilmor Bay being a decisively chunky affair, we are seeing a balance already, so we'll have to see how this year's list unfolds. I'm as always excited to find out. And if you've made it here to the end of the episode, thanks ever so much for joining me. Leave a thumbs up or comment if you'd like. Either way, I've just chuffed your poked your head in for a goosey gander. As always, I hope you're having the most awesomest of days, my friends. And until next time, be singing.